Hello friends, in this video we are going to study the topic transportation in human beings. The transport system of human beings consists of circulating fluids called blood, heart and blood vessels. Thus, circulatory system transports substances such as nutrients, salts, oxygen, hormones, waste products, etc. around the body. The first one is the blood. Blood consists of two main components. First one is plasma. Plasma constitutes about 55% of blood volume. Blood cells are suspended in the plasma. Plasma transports carbon dioxide and nitrogenous waste in dissolved form. Second one is blood cells or corpuscles. Consist about 45% of the blood. These include red blood corpuscles or cells, white blood corpuscles or cells, and platelets. RBCs transports oxygen to all cells. WBCs helps to destroy foreign germs in the body, and platelets helps in body blood clotting at the site of injury. The second one is the heart. In human being, heart is four-chambered, which consists of two auricles and two ventricles. The third one is the blood vessels. Blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Now we will study the cellular components of the blood. The first is red blood corpuscles or cells. Red blood cells contains hemoglobin. Hemoglobin combines with oxygen to form oxyhemoglobin. Oxyhemoglobin transports oxygen to all parts of body. Hemoglobin gives red color to the blood. The second one is white blood cells. White blood cells fight against infection. They also provide immunity to the body. White blood cells are also called soldier of the body. The third one is the blood platelets. Blood platelets helps to stop bleeding by clotting the blood. Blood vessels. Blood vessels are of three types. First is arteries. Arteries have thick, muscular and elastic walls with narrow lumen. Blood flows from heart to other body parts through arteries. Arteries carries oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated blood. The second one are veins. Veins are thin-walled with wide lumen. Blood flows from body organs to the heart through veins. Veins carries deoxygenated blood except pulmonary veins, which carries oxygenated blood. The third one are capillaries. Capillaries are the arteries divided into smaller vessels on reaching an organ or tissue. The walls of capillaries are 1 cell thick. Capillaries have valves to prevent the backflow of blood. Capillaries involves exchanges food nutrients, oxygen and carbon dioxide between blood and surrounding cells. Functions of blood. Blood transports nutrients to all parts of the body. It also transports excretory products like urea, uric acid and ammonia. Blood transports oxygen and carbon dioxide to all the tissues of the body. Blood acts as a buffer system in our body. Buffer system means blood protects our body from harm. Blood regulates pH and body temperature. pH stands for potential of hydrogen. pH refers to the hydrogen ions concentration in blood. Blood protects body against diseases through phagocytosis. Phagocytosis. Phagocyte is a type of cell in the body that can surround things and swallow them, especially white blood cells that protects the body against infection by destroying bacteria. Plasma of blood transports hormones. Hormones are produced by glands in multicellular organisms. Platelets forms a clot at the site of injury. Blood maintains proper water balance in the body. Circulation of blood in animals. First, in birds and mammals. Birds and mammals have four-chambered heart. Oxygenated blood is separated by deoxygenated blood. It allows a highly efficient supply of oxygen to the body. They have high energy needs. The birds and mammals are also called warm-blooded animals. Second is in fishes. Fishes have two-chambered heart. Blood is pumped into gills for oxygenation in fish. From gills, the blood is then supplied directly to the rest of the body. Blood goes only once through the heart during one cycle of circulation. In amphibians or reptiles. Amphibians and reptiles are cold-blooded animals. They have three-chambered heart, means two auricles and one ventricle. Some mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood occurs. As you can see in the figure, right atrium and left atrium are separated, but the blood from both the atriums comes in one ventricle. That is why some mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood occurs. Amphibians or reptiles do not use energy to maintain their body temperature.